Hey guys, this is Persephone and this is another video for the Hermit Tarot. I have done a couple of videos reading YouTube and regular celebrities. I haven't released them yet only because when I start reading a celebrity, I like to research their birth chart, only because the astrological information. I have done a couple of videos on Jeffree Star. I even did a video on Jeffree Star and Nate Schwadden. I don't think I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. I did a video on their relationship, their romantic relationship, and a lot came through. That video actually went on for almost an hour to an hour and a half. And legally, I want to make sure that I can put certain things in my video. But I will release a shorter version of that. So definitely stay tuned to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. If you like the video, be sure to go ahead and hit the like button, and if you don't like it, you can go ahead and hit that unlike button as well. I've noticed that a lot of you tend to have relationships with Scorpios. Now, Jeffree Star is a Scorpio, and again, I will attempt to do another reading on him right now. His reading is going to be just a general reading. Now, for legal purposes, I do have to say that this channel and video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything that I do say and read and receive as a message is always alleged. I do not know Jeffree Star personally. I do not know Nate personally, and I have not been approached by any of the drama channels or Jeffree Star himself personally. So whatever comes through, again, is for entertainment purposes only. So with that being said, all my videos are timestamped. If you want to skip this whole introduction, you can go right ahead. Leave in the comment section, there's going to be a specification on when the actual reading starts. Now this video is for Jeffree Star. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up his picture. Now, Jeffree Star, for those people who do not know, is actually a YouTube beauty influencer who also has a makeup brand and has been in a little bit of drama lately because there are more allegations coming up. A lot of people, as far as drama channels, are coming out stating that they were on Jeffree Star's payroll. And then there have been other people like Rich Lux who came out and stated the opposite. I also did a reading on Trisha Paytas that I'm actually in the middle of editing. And funny enough, her ex-boyfriend Jason Nash, which is a Gemini, actually came in to the video, meaning that his presence influenced the reading a lot. Okay, so this video is just going to be a general reading for Jeffree Star. Now, Jeffree Star is going through a lot of changes within his partnerships. What do I mean by that? I have the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Page of Swords reversed. What does that mean? Pentacles usually means money, stability. The Wands means creativity, communication. And the Swords usually also means verbal communication, but physical communication, meaning either cutting off people, either embracing people, and so forth. So it shows here just off the bat that Jeffree Star is losing a lot of support. But who is he losing support from? He's losing a lot of support from his followers. Now, When I mean followers, I don't mean people like me and you who actually watch the videos. I mean followers who actually work behind the scenes. I mean a lot of assistants are coming out, a lot of people who had some sort of business relationship with him. People like drama channels are coming out and stating that they had issues or they were on quote unquote his payroll. Now also the Queen of Wands can also indicate that he hasn't made a statement because he doesn't know what to say. He's actually very nervous about his future. Not because a lot of people are stating that he's okay. If he was to leave YouTube, he would be fine. That's not a problem for Jeffree. The thing is that as a Scorpio, and I'm actually going to do another video about dating a Scorpio in general. And Jeffree Star is actually very interested in coming out and stating that he is with someone, and you know, how could he possibly be racist and all of that if I'm in love with someone who's colored. But a lot of people already have had very negative experiences with Jeffree, and it's all coming out. I have the two of Wands, excuse me, and the Nine of Swords. What does that mean? The Nine of Swords, excuse me, shows that people are coming out and waking up and no longer feeling traumatized, no longer feeling victimized, no longer feeling bullied or scared. The Two of Wands reversed, as you see here, shows that people are now looking within. Instead of looking outwardly and looking for something to kind of come forward, people are now taking it upon themselves to speak out against any negative experiences that they've had with Jeffree. And right now Jeffree is kind of withdrawing from everyone. This is actually Jeffree withdrawing, and it's not because he's up at night and he feels very regretful about what he's doing. It's more that he's taking his time because, like I said before, his romantic partner is actually telling him, do not say anything. The Seven of Cups indicates addiction problems, overindulging in alcohol or drugs, allegedly. The King of Wands reversed tends to be someone who is dull, who is not expressing themselves, someone who's a little more quick to be judgmental. What that indicates is that Jeffree has had allegedly issues with addictions. Now, it has been said that Jeffree doesn't indulge in alcohol or drugs. The tarot cards are indicating something very different. They're indicating that there's an overindulgence in allegedly other things. I'm not going to specify what drugs or what exactly he's overindulging, but there is an overindulgence of some sort. A lot of Jeffree Star's insecurities and problems have actually stemmed from his mother and the lack of communication that she does have with him. It also shows that his mother has also had problems allegedly with overindulging in addictions and overindulging in bad habits and lifestyle choices. And that's another reason why Jeffree has had such a negative approach when it comes to forming his relationships, especially his friendships. It's because he has a fear of abandonment, and he also has a very huge fear of exposure. What do I mean by that? Have you always noticed that there's always like some sort of like indication that someone has videos, receipts, text messages, and so forth? And it's not necessarily that Jeffree Star always wants to blackmail or have a lawsuit or kind of corner somebody into the truth or a lie. It's just that Jeffree Star is actually very scared of exposure. What do I mean by that? He's very scared of legal problems, but he's also very scared that someone is going to take over his success. And it's not unheard of. Like, Jeffree has a very good way of manipulating people. He has a very good way of making you feel very loved, right? He has a very good way. Let me zoom out of this so you can see exactly all my cards here. I just wanted to zoom in so you guys can have like a good clarification of the cards. The Magician comes up right, meaning that it's a person full of talents, very good at communication skills, very good, very intuitive actually. I wouldn't exactly call Jeffree psychic. I do not see that he practices anything spiritual, meaning that I don't see any indication that he allegedly is a part of any religion. He doesn't do any spiritual practices and so forth. But what I do see is someone who is full of talent, meaning that he has very high ambitions of fame and fortune, but it's not necessarily because he just wants fame and fortune. It's because he wants a sense of belonging, a sense of community. But it's very hard to see that because it seems like every relationship that Jeffree Star is in, platonic or romantic, allegedly, has always been something that he destroys. Now, in the previous video that I did with him and Nate, it was a big, huge indication that it wasn't Nate that was actually cheating, and it had nothing to do with the fact that Nate participated in threesomes. It was more of an indication that Jeffree Star felt trapped, and he felt like the relationship no longer was beneficial to him. Nate actually felt very stunted, very trapped financially, and it actually was showing that Jeffree Star allegedly was actually not financially supporting Nate anymore. And there was a lawsuit that showed up in the cards, but it didn't show that it was actually the car that supposedly Nate received from Jeffree Star. It had to do with property. There is a lawsuit or some sort of litigation allegedly happening because of property, like clothes. I think there was like a house involved, and there's also an indication that there was a baby involved. But if you want the rest of that information, you actually have to watch that video. Now, Jeffree Star also shows in general that he's actually going to have a change of location, meaning that I do not see him in Calabasas anymore, or California, wherever he's located. He's actually feeling like he's kind of done with YouTube. And it's not because people are exposing him or because people are stating that he's racist and so forth. It's because he feels like he's conquered and he's no longer really looking to fight with people anymore. And it's not because he doesn't feel the way he has mentioned before. You know, allegedly those racist comments and the comments he's made between Laura Lee and Manny MUA and Gabrielle Zamora and Jackie Aina, those show up that they have been said in some form and some environment. Those things were said. Jeffree feels like Jeffree Star already feels like if he doesn't get out now, the money that he has or that he has acquired is going to be gone or taken. And there is a lawsuit. There's a couple of lawsuits happening right now with Jeffree Star, and they're actually threatening his financial stability. But don't take Jeffree Star as a naive person or someone who is not aware legally where this is going to end. He's very aware of his limitations, and he's very aware of what kind of secrets certain people are willing to expose. Now there is the King of Cups is a water sign. It could be another Scorpio, another Cancer, or another Pisces, who actually is someone who has Jeffree Star's secret. And that could be someone of his legal team. That's why I don't think that Jeffree Star really has any fear of any secrets coming out, because I think the worst already has come out. He's already come to the front and said certain things. And I think there's even like a video of him actually being racist, like towards his fans and so forth. So I don't think he's very scared of legal repercussions. It's just more that he's not willing to lose his status. But I do see that he's having a change of location really soon. I do not see him in California anymore. I see also that there's a lot of people who are looking to sue him. I see there's like, I don't know why the word civil suit came out. But unfortunately, I don't see those people winning. I see that this is going to be a long battle if they do decide to sue Jeffree Star. I don't see that the legal matter goes in their direction. I see that he wins that legal battle. And I see that right now there's like a lot of emails going back and forth between him and like a legal team. And actually there might be some emails or communications going back and forth with someone big, very up, allegedly. This is all gonna come full circle. With Jeffree Star, it doesn't seem like there's right now an ending in sight. It seems like this is going to be a repeating cycle for him. He's going to get accused of something, and then the public or his followers, or things are gonna come out, and people are gonna kind of abandon him. But then he'll come out with an apology, he'll come out with a statement, and then he'll regain his popularity all over again, because he actually has like a lot of people who are supporting him, and he has a lot of people who are standing behind him right now. I see that his mother is trying to communicate with him. I see also that his mother has been trying to kind of get back in his good graces, kind of, she's actually been asking to move in with him, allegedly, but I don't see that he's accepting that offer. But I do see that they are going to reunite, and most likely he's going to look for safe haven with his mother, because at this point, this is his only opportunity to not only get to know her, but I do see that this is his only opportunity to kind of get redemption and kind of see, like, just get out of the public eye, because his mother's not in the public eye, if you've noticed. So I'm just gonna pull out 3 more cards to kind of see what does Jeffree Star have coming to him in the next week. Just in the next week, what does Jeffree Star have coming up in the next week? I see that this issue with him, now there's going to be more exposure videos, and there's going to be a lot of people stating their experiences with him, whether they're good, bad, neutral, true or not. There are going to be a lot of more videos coming out, exposing text messages, emails, probably projects that involved Jeffree Star. And I see that he is gonna move away from YouTube very slowly but surely, but this is not gonna be a permanent move. I see that there's going to be, this is like I said, this is gonna come full circle, and this is gonna be a cycle for him. The Judgment card reversed, meaning that there isn't going to be any resurrection, meaning that there isn't going to be anything that's new, that's resurfacing, because the people that truly do have information on Jeffree are not going to come forward anytime soon. I don't see anything like huge coming out. I don't see anything. He's going to come out of this like he always does. Yeah, house came up, that card flew out, but let's see if I get another card for Jeffree Star. I see despair and house. Again, remember what I stated. I said that Jeffree, it doesn't seem like he's going to live in California anymore. Something's forcing him out of his home. Again, it doesn't really necessarily have to be YouTube. I think there's more allegedly an issue with addiction problems, overindulgence of maybe alcohol. Remember I said that his mother has been trying to reach out to him as well. So that could be also an indication that, yeah, there's going to be some sort of issue and paperwork happening. Also, I see that there's an issue with the house or property that he purchased with Nate. I don't know if that's also going to come forward. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the reading here. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave a thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, share this video. Go ahead and tell Jeffree Star that I made a video, and I have another video coming out between him and his ex-boyfriend Nate. And if, again, my name is Persephone, and this has been another video for the Hermit Tarot.